Namo Amida. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are, in whichever realms of existence you are. Welcome to my channel, whatever mind states you're in, whatever conditions you're in, you are welcome. I wanted to talk about today a message that I sent to a friend of mine today at work who's a good friend and knows I'm a Buddhist, and we discuss things a lot, and he asked me a lot of questions about my Buddhist path and or the Buddhist path. I don't like calling it my Buddhist path. It doesn't originate from me. I'm only on the path. Anyway, and he actually asked me a question about what my take was on all the Ukraine situation and so forth. And I gave him an answer that I often give to people who are either good friends or good family who know I'm a Buddhist, and are sincerely curious about my Buddhist path and Buddhist beliefs. And anyway, so I'm going to read this. I've given this answer before, similar answers before, to people when they've asked me about like world events and things like this. And so I'm just going to read it. I actually printed it off to read it. So I basically said, here's what my real thoughts are of anything going on in the world, including the Ukraine situation and anything else going on in the world. It's all a result of our collective karma and individual karma. We deserve everything that is happening to us collectively and individually. It is all a result. Sorry, wind's blowing my paper. It is all a result of our ignorance and past karma. It is all a dream/nightmare generated by our karma, our consciousness. It's a real world, a real realm, but it's generated some along that lines. Anyway, it's all impermanent and delusional. Inwardly, when I reflect deeply and remember the Buddhist teachings, I actually don't take any of it seriously and don't really place much importance on it or invest much in it. And we are actually less than 10,000 years from the very lowest point of the descending kalpa, or age, that we live in. The worst, most degenerate things have been happening starting less than 1,000 years ago, and will continue to through the rest of this 10,000 year period, or less than 10,000 year period that we're in, until things turn around. Mahayana Buddhists call this age Mappo. And it's also related to, anyway, I don't get into that. So I know things. So I know things will be karmically really screwed up and evil, and continuously worsening during this age. That's why the only thing to me that is true and real is the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha of Amida Buddha's Dharma Gate. That's it. Nothing else is real or important to me. Otherwise, when I forget this, and I don't bring to mind the Buddhist teachings, I can wind up sounding like a raving lunatic, an angry, ranting lunatic, or but that's basically my approach, to this stuff. When I forget, I get all angry or fearful, or clown world this, and incompetent leaders that, and evil globalist cabals that, and this and the other thing, and blah 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 blah, and and it just disturbs me. I being a bamboo, just in and of itself, with my own individual crap, of my own individual karma and my own individual bamboo consciousness and mind state, I have enough that is disturbing to me, and without looking to the outer world for more of it. Do you know what I mean? And that's all it does. If I start looking at that stuff and try to look at it from a standpoint of what is happening and what I think of it and all this nonsense, and what do I think of mask mandates and mandatory vaccinations and trucker convoys in Canada and America, and what do I think of all this stuff, or what do I think of like I said, the Ukraine situation right now, or Taiwan, or China, or Russia, or anything else going on in the world, or Biden, or anything like that. If I look at it and take it seriously at all, it results in nothing but anger and disillusionment and ranting, and and there's no point to it. There's no point. This is just the nature of our age. These things, all this kind of stuff happening in the world is going to happen. It's just part of the age of Mappo. And, the only thing that is true and real is Amida. And Amida's Dharma Gate. And Amida's Pure Land. And Amida's teachings. That's it. That's the only thing that's true and real, and is anything that's worth focusing on, or is the ultimate thing worth focusing on, actually. But anything else is just nonsense. It literally is nonsense. It's literally a nonsensical dream. So that's just wanted to, because I wrote that today just off the cuff to a friend of mine in a at work in a messenger, and via Skype, and I just thought that would be a good topic for discussion today. So I did that. So thank you for listening. I'm just crossing the street here, if you wonder why I'm looking back and forth. And we'll catch you next time. Namo Amida Butsu.